the first stream for NFL Quarterback Club 2000. I posted on Instagram the other day that I was thinking I would actually get started on this, and then we'll jump in after a little while because actually, what I wanted to do was I wanted to do the fantasy draft, so that we didn't have to have the whole first stream be just the fantasy draft, and that was great. So I did that, and I thought it went pretty well, and I liked it. Oh, you know what? I forgot to change something on here. I wanted to do the whole draft, and we'd jump in and I'd play the first game, and then you'd see the team that I drafted in action and everything. And the first thing that I came to discover about Quarterback Club 2000 here in the N64 is, and this is a thing that a lot of games struggle with this, and you know, the N64, it was the first generation as a whole really that we had like a separate item to save stuff. And the 64 definitely did a little bit weird, and it's hard to maneuver, and it's hard to do the menus and stuff. But what I did, I went to checked out the rosters thing, and okay, NFL draft, you know, so you draft the stuff outside of it. You do the whole thing, and then you save it, and then you go into a season, you say, I want to start my season with the rosters that we have now. I did the whole thing, and I went, okay, that's good. I finished it, saved the draft. Now, yeah, let's start the season mode with this. I have to go actually load my other save too. Oh man, the other thing that frustrated the hell out of me. I'll talk about that after. And as soon as I exited the draft, I don't know what I was supposed to do. The draft I just did, the whole like 30 minutes I just spent, you know, drafting a team and redoing the rosters and mixing everything up. It was all gone. I didn't know where it was. I don't know what I was supposed to do. I don't know when I was supposed to like hit save or how the menus were supposed to work, because it told me like the draft is finished. Like, do you want to commit to this? I said yes. And yeah, as soon as I went to go check literally anything about that, it was completely gone. So I don't know where that came from. I don't know how. After three years on the N64. And I think there was like 2 games before this, or actually 3 games, I think, Quarterback Club, and then it was 96 and 97. And they still managed to mess this up. I don't know, like, that's my frustration with Acclaim, is really just that, like, okay, Acclaim, you are still messing this up. You still, like, from a logistical standpoint, and EA does it too. I don't know what it is. Why can, like, the sports games, the games with the biggest budgets, not seem to figure out simple logistical things like this? And now I'm trying to load my season. I did 1 game, and I did it with default rosters because I was like, as soon as I lost my fantasy draft, I was like, well, I'm really not. Oh, good, saved successfully. Why would I want to? Is that what it just did? I don't. So apparently the reason I can't find the season mode that I just played 1 game of, you just saw it in action. You just saw the fucking stupidity, the complete lack of logistical sense going on. Okay, I guess I just saved over the note because I didn't realize when I hit A is to save over it. Why not just make a menu? Why not just make a menu with multiple options in it? No big deal. I only played 1 game, and actually I realized that I played a game, I think, I already played a season with the default Patriots roster for this season. I kind of don't want to do another season with Patriots. So whatever, we only lost 1 season. We're just going to jump in to a new season, and I'm going to pick somebody else. I kind of want to do the Vikings, but I also think the Vikings, that might be a little cheap. Yeah, I just feel like I don't want to do the Patriots. I don't want to do the Vikings, even though they have Randy Moss, and I don't know if they still had Cunningham, but I think the season before that would have been the one that they should have gone to the Super Bowl and won, but Morton Anderson blew it. Maybe might have been this season is when 98 into 99. I think that makes it the right one. Anyway, I'm gonna pick. They're still bad at this point. I almost want to pick Tampa Bay. Who is exciting at this point? I kind of hate the Cowboys, but I kind of want to do the Cowboys. It's because they have, like, Emmitt Smith. They should still have Emmitt Smith. He didn't go to Arizona by that point yet. You know what? I'm going to do Carolina, actually. Yeah, alright, so let's, before we literally do anything on these menus, let's open up the fucking help screen so that we can make sure that we do the right thing. Down C is to select the game that I want to play. I hate this. I don't know how you mess up this bad. I don't understand.
Welcome to Quarterback Club.
I just, like, logistically, I don't know how you've made 3 games by this point and you cannot get menus right. Just like 3 menus on this system using this framework that you would have made for yourself. How do you keep fucking this up? Like, even if in 98, like, 98, the menu system, I remember, it wasn't perfect. It was a little awkward. But, like, this is worse. This is more basic. There's just, like, regular font. And it's somehow worse. I don't get it.
It's his.
Carolina.
You win the toss.
So, like, going into it, okay.
New Orleans.
This, actually, if you look at the sort of the yellow highlighting and the white non-highlighting thing, that actually, I don't know if I'm going to have a good example, but it was very obvious, that this was an issue. What is that stripe on the Panthers helmets? What the fuck is that? I've never seen that before. That's weird. I've never seen that, that helmet design on them. That must have only lasted a year. Oof. Not a great kick, okay. One other thing that I don't like about this game, from the one game that I played, you snap the ball with a Z. Fucking why? Why? Why Z? Why this button? Why not the main button? Anyway, the fucking play selection screen is also a nightmare because it feels like I literally have to use the D-pad.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
I was using it before, and I could get the control stick to switch pages in the playbook, and I was like, okay, fine.
In the backfield.
But it feels like really, really sensitive. Does it? No, you can't. You can't seriously think that's what I want. Oh, wait, no. No. Let me do this one more time. Before I say something.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Okay, there we go. I don't know why I moved the control stick around before and during that last play, and he didn't move. I don't know what that was. Anyway. Holy shit. Did Mike Ditka program this game and make Ricky Williams just completely unstoppable? I realized that this would have been the, like, I assumed his rookie season. Yeah, I cannot switch the... It's not moving. I have to reach my thumb over to the D-pad.
First and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Again, how do you mess that up? The really sad part is, like, I'm complaining a lot, and it's because I have to get into this, like, game through a new, like, set of logistical presentation issues. Okay, there we go. We stopped rookie this time. Hey, Kevin Green. WCW star Kevin Green. I guess, like, if you adjust to it, I do think from, like, the one game that I played so far, there is a decent football game in here. I think Quarterback Club has completely wasted its opportunity to be better than Madden in my eyes. So we're not gonna get anywhere near that. Me thinking that, like, oh yeah, this year was better than Madden. It's not gonna happen. It's probably not gonna happen next year either. All the time you had in the world, buddy, and you couldn't get it away.
You can't stay with me. You can't hang.
What did he say? Was that Cartman? Yeah, I mean, it's weird to think like this is
And he's
A-level like
at the
production
31-yard
values and
line.
or it's supposed to have A-level production values and an A-level publisher for this time period, and it's got a lot of that stuff just at a glance. Like even the if you transport yourself all the way back to the year late '99 to the year 2000, that weird, you know, no capitalized letters in the on-screen graphics and stuff, that's like weirdly appropriate. Like that's like Eddie Kennison right there. There's no spacing between his first and last name. That is a weirdly accurate though representation of like TV graphics from that time period. So
4th and long. Ball on the 31-yard line.
but oh yeah, so the when I was doing the draft, you notice the two main colors on. Oh, I forgot it was 4th down. Tom Brady over here. Just pick up the damn ball. Don't fuck this up. Okay, that was good. Nobody from my team touched the ball apparently. That's fine. Yeah, that was dumb. You get away with that in blitz because you can just sprint a guy all the way back down the field. No fucking. Did they say that? Oh my god, apparently somebody from my team did touch the ball. Which doesn't really make any sense because they blew the whistle as soon as he picked it up. Is that a rule change?
The defense showing blitz.
I hate this. So you noticed that the main two colors on like the menus and stuff are yellow and white. And like firing up the game within like 3 minutes, I wanted to throw my controller because I was so mad about it. On the regular menus, like I'll pause it right here, the regular menus, the non-selected stuff is in white, and the thing that I'm on, the thing I'm selecting, is yellow. Cool, fine, great. In the draft menu when I was doing it, all of the player names were in yellow, and the one that I hovered over was in white. So I had a picture of this. I put it on my Instagram story the other day. I was looking at the quarterbacks, and I hovered my name. I hovered over Dante Culpepper. Dante Culpepper's name was in white on the first menu. And then I hit A because I wanted to draft him. And then it popped up another menu, and there were two options. It was draft and cancel. Draft player and cancel right on top of each other. And draft player, by default, like cancel was highlighted. Draft player wasn't, so you have to move the cursor up one to say yes, confirm draft player. Dante Culpepper's name was in white on the first menu, but the highlight on the second menu was yellow. Absolutely no consistency. They literally reversed the colors
Ball on the 31-yard line.
On one menu to the pop-up menu that comes after you select it.
Looks like a blitz coming.
How do you fuck that up? I'm gonna keep saying these things. How do you fuck that up? How do you do this so poorly? And I've had a lot of games that I've played recently that... Nice. I've had a lot of games I've played recently do stupid shit like that. Like, for whatever reason, the menus aren't that clear, and I don't know why, like, they have to highlight stuff when there's only two choices, and instead of... Yeah, it's just really hard, like, oh, you gotta get used to just a dumb thing like the way that the menus work. But, like, to have the one menu and then the pop-up menu, you completely reversed it. It's 4th down again, I'm dumb. I just assume that they keep getting first downs with, like, Ricky Williams, because I'm distracted talking. So they are punting. Give me my proper bounce. Okay, thank you. I will get the ball this time. So anyway, there's a game going on here, apparently. Any more further complaint? Oh, I have one thing that I will bring up very shortly.
First and
when
ball on the 20-yard line.
Okay. I think we're about a year out from
Two backs in the
Jake Delhomme, probably. Okay.
Caught at the
Cool.
40-yard line.
Managed to actually complete a pass on the first try here. Now, what I had to do to run that play, already established, I think Z to snap the ball is stupid. Okay. Z to snap the ball, and then A to bring up the receivers. Alright, fine, whatever. Hit the button to throw it to the receiver. I'm pretty sure I'm trying to think it automatically switches over to the receiver that I've indicated I want to throw it to. That's, I guess, as if it's like a function of pressing the receiver button. And then I have to hold C left to make the player want to catch the ball. Now, that is a leftover from the 16-bit era. Like, I can picture playing like Madden 95. And even then, you didn't even have like the whole field, like camera angle, you had like windows. So like you could barely even see like if there was like safety coverage like just outside of where you could see. 16-bit football games mostly suck. That's why I don't own any compared to like baseball or hockey or anything. And then once you threw the ball, you had to like make the guy hold his arms out because you wanted to catch the ball. Football games don't do that anymore. Like, you can specifically make the player make a move, but it is not mandatory that, like, every single play you need to switch on to the player and make him, like, be ready to catch the ball. It's just a stupid extra step that you don't need. And it's especially bad. It would be one thing if, like, in the modern games, where it's like an animation that he goes into, and it's like, oh, you're gonna go make a move on the ball, you know, to get away from the defender or something like that. No. This, when you throw the ball, is literally like holding it down so that the player is aware that he needs to catch the ball. It's so unnecessary. I hate that. I absolutely hate making it that stupidly complicated. I have not had a lot of impressions of this game so far. I'm going for it. It's 4th down, and I'm even across midfield. No.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
It's back. I don't know if this is just the way that they scored this back then. It's track the stats, but like, it's always funny to like, they have not moved the ball through the air. I've sacked them twice. So it just says that like passing yards are -19. That's always kind of funny to me. Yeah, even the play calling menu in this is like just really poor. Like, I think this is so lame.
Looks like a blitz coming. Hand up.
Why the delay? I have to ask. I ran a fullback dive. Why was that a draw play? It was a fullback dive. That didn't make any fucking sense.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Fucking game. And yeah, down C is also the button you use to switch players on defense. It's such a shame to me because I think like presentation-wise, they are, in spite of stupid mistakes, like feel-wise and like gameplay flow-wise, I think they're improving so much. But yet they've managed to make the worst control choices, the worst game, like just menu choices. How do you fuck up playbooks and menus and... I think this game looks decent. I think the player models are really solid and everything. I can tell you I'm like not gonna finish the season based on this being my second game, because even though I've been okay, or I've gotten to the point now that once I learned like having to make the receivers want to actually catch the ball, and stuff like that. Oh my God, Ricky Williams is actually like hurt. I might actually win this game.
Third and short. Ball
They
on the
just lost, I
38-yard
believe,
line.
their only offensive threat at this point. Yeah, so that was stupid, obviously. That's the kind of thing that didn't really make any sense to me, though, and why I kept thinking, do they literally make me use the D-pad when I'm not expecting to? I had tried to move him
First and
slightly,
10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
and he didn't move at all. He just stood there. So I went, what the fuck's going on? And I pressed the control stick harder, and he did that. And I immediately took my hand off of the control stick. I immediately stopped pushing it. But he was like, nope, this is like an animation that I'm basically committed to, where I run 10 yards forward before the play starts. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Second and 9. Ball on the 32-yard line.
This is not like, a Mike Piazza strike zone, or a, what are other like really, really bad ones? Or a, Mike Piazza strike zone is the one that jumps out at me. I'll say Blades of Steel 99. And from what I've heard, Mia Hamm Soccer is also a lot like this, where there's just nothing. Not like this, but like those other games that I mentioned, where there's just nothing like, there's nothing good about it to be found like under the surface of stupid mistakes. This is a game that so far I can tell has a really, really solid framework that has been fucked so bad by bad decisions. God damn. It's telling that I mean, there's really nothing to get out of the Quarterback Club / Madden 2000 article, but we're back on this that I used for Madden 2000 a couple months ago at this point.
First and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line.
But literally the whole article is just like Madden versus Quarterback Club this year, who wins? And they had 4 editors from Nintendo Power, and 3 of them said Madden won, and 1 said Quarterback Club. And I mean, you can tell why. And it's weird too, because like Madden 2000, like when I think
ball on the 8-yard line.
I know the games on this system, I feel like out of the 5 of them, Madden 2000 is the one that I see the least. I feel like it was like a repetitive year, like it's just another year of Madden, as opposed to 2001, where I think they tried to get the idea that it was a little bit different. It had come out on next-gen systems, and also they put the blue cartridge, and then 2002 they put the black cartridge, so I feel like it jumps out a bit more. I want to get the blue one.
Third and goal. Ball.
This one they had not gone to red yet. Shortly after this, all of the Acclaim Sports games would have red cartridges. This is, I want to say this is the last game they made for the Acclaim Sports games before they did the red cartridge thing. And I find it very strange that they did red for everything. There we go. I think you really, really have to, like, you've got to switch to your linemen when they're getting blocked like that and move through them, because they will not finish their rush by themselves, it seems.
Can't find an open.
But yeah, I don't know how this dude's. I think it's Bobby O'Bear, unless it's a different guy that I'm thinking of.
Fourth and goal.
Quarterback
Ball
for the Atlanta
17-yard
Falcons.
line.
Bobby O'Bear. Herbert O'Bear.
4th and goal. Ball on the 17-yard line.
I think I can do a couple more games of this by myself, but I don't know if another stream is worth it. I think this is the point where we could probably say Madden pulls away, and there's no making up that ground after this stupid thing they do in this game. Cool, down 3.
And they're back to receive the kick.
If anything, I feel like I gotta wash my mouth out after this game with some NFL 2K on the Dreamcast. You get a game that I think came out even before this, and it's just so far and away an improvement on it. So much better than other stuff going on at the time.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. The defense showing blitz.
Oh my fucking god, they really were, weren't they? Jesus Christ.
2nd and long. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Why? That was an unbelievably short throw. He's supposed to be cutting, and oh my god, that was... I don't know why that throw came out like that.
Third and long. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Yep.
And it's incomplete.
That was a terrible decision. I had somebody crossing, but they were like well short of the first down. I was like, there's no way I'm throwing it to you on 3rd. So I had to put it up like that. That was fucking terrible.
4th and long. Ball on the 22-yard line.
All right, now's the point. K. Wilmsmeyer. Was it Kicker Wilmsmeyer, or does his first name start with K? Holy shit, that looked like he was going to get blocked. Those things that you actually... I feel like you never see them in the old football games or anything like that. Blocked kicks. I feel like that never happens. Blocked kicks. Safeties happen. I thought I had other things to say about that, but yeah, it's really just block kicks and stuff like that. The one game I played before, I'm going to say it's probably going to happen now, and it's probably going to happen once I get the ball back. But no turnovers in the first game that I played. Not even a loss, not even a forced fumble or a lost ball or anything like that. And yeah, no interceptions either. Which is wild because I spent about 3 quarters throwing to... Excuse me, damn coffee. I spent 3 quarters throwing to receivers and not realizing that I had to make them catch it. So there was a lot of just like balls going up and no one there to get them. No one paying attention to them on my side of the field. So
3rd and 6. Ball on the 47-yard line. 4 receivers set.
They really only burned 6.
He drops back to pass. The pass is complete.
Oh, fucking Eddie Kennison. Was that? So that would have gone down as a fumble then. Fuck you. So I did say it. It actually happened before I got the ball, and it still did nothing but benefit the other team.
Timeout. New Orleans.
that sucks.
First and
really,
goal.
really
Ball
weird.
on the 8-yard line.
Playbook too, because they don't have just like a set for like 5 defensive backs or anything like that, which is what I was looking for before. What I would have been looking for before. It's just everything is. I think everyone has the same playbook actually, at least on defense, but it's 4 3s, 3 different sets of 4 3,
Second and goal.
3
Ball
4,
on the
46,
9-yard line.
and then this is 8-man. So I think there's like everything is 4 defensive back sets, and then there's one with what sounds like it wants to do 8. I've never heard it referred to as 8-man, but I think that just would be quarter. Yeah, they're waiting to run out the clock. I really don't care. I don't see what I'm gonna do positively with 30 seconds left on the clock, so. Oh, these just. Why would you wait that long and then spike it? Are they just assuming they're only going to get a field goal out of this and they just want to burn up the clock? So 8-man. 8-man is 6 people on the line. I don't even know what this is.
Third and goal. Ball on the 9-yard line.
Down. Hut. 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 Hut.
Fourth and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line.
Okay. I guess that's what they figured they were going to do. They were only going to get one more play before they had to kick the field goal, so.
Hut.
They didn't even get the field goal off. How stupid are they?
Today's halftime show is brought to you
I don't-
by Rydell, the official helmet of the National Football League.
That didn't make any sense. How can that fucking computer be that stupid? How did you not get that off? What the fuck is with this game? Kick me the fucking ball, please.
And they're set to kick it away.
That clock management didn't make any sense.
Good return, and he gets
I guess it was good I didn't call any timeouts.
24-yard line.
They let the clock run and then they just completely wasted it.
First and 10.
Alright, the other thing is I also
24-yard
really
line.
can't tell. You have to really look at the play to figure out, oh, is it an actual run play or is it just... Like, you can tell by the names of the plays and you can tell by the fact that they're like, they have blocking routes on there instead of... But like, why do the blocking routes look... Why do you have to draw up blocking routes that go all the way down the field and turn? Just block. Just block for the fucking running back.
Second and
Pick
10.
your- figure out who you're blocking.
24-yard line.
You're gonna write it that way so that it looks like I'm picking a passing play? Hey, look at this. Let's see. Oh, good move. I was trying to figure out if I could do a spin. I wasn't sure which one it would be.
First and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
I think, so this keeps coming up. I think it's to tell you that, like, yeah, you're last, buddy.
Looks like a
But
blitz coming.
I think the problem is that they sim the other games, and then, like, you're playing, and they're showing you that you're last in league, but everyone else has already played the full game. He's getting rushed something fierce. I thought I'd get the ball off. He did get it out of his hand, but he didn't get anything. It just got knocked down. Oh, no, it took the sack. Here I am thinking that I actually managed to get the ball away, but the fucking throw animation is so long.
Second and long. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Bullshit.
Hut.
From the shotgun.
Hut.
And it's incomplete.
Oh my God, he had it
Perfect
too.
relationship, the quarterback and receiver on the same wavelength. These guys have
What the
different gradients.
fuck?
Third and long. Ball on the 22-yard line.
So the play got broken up, but the ball like flew in a manner that it didn't really make sense that it would even move that way. Nope, and you got nothing out of that one. Fucking ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Fourth and long. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hut.
What is the fucking delay on these terrible kicking meters? Maybe they shouldn't be Z. What? Why is it Z? Why pick Z? You don't even have to use Z in this game.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Why not just make everything A? It makes more sense.
Two backs in the backfield.
Hut. 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 Hut.
A hell of a game we got going here too. We get 3-0, 2 minutes into the third.
Second and 8. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Down.
Might actually just be up for a cleanse of this for football, not just watching football, but also like, you know, there's football to watch today, but
Hut.
just like, can I play a non-terrible fucking again? Another fumble to benefit the offense, recovered by Eddie Kennison. That's infuriating, actually, that gets to happen. Twice on consecutive drives.
Third and 2. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Down. Hut. 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 Hut.
Like, it feels dumb to say, like, oh, I need to play a Madden to get over this, but, like, no, I do. I would like to play a regular, like, mid-2000s Madden or a 2K game right now just to play something different. To play football that's actually, like, done
And
appropriately.
short. Ball on the 42-yard line.
They're going for it? No, they're not. Okay. I don't know what it was about that camera angle that made me think, oh my god, are they gonna...
Hut.
They're still going for it on 4th and inches? No, that's gonna bounce. Oh, it's gonna bounce for them. Did he touch it? Are you fucking kidding me? Again. That wasn't my fault that time. That was my stupid computer blockers coming back.
First and goal. Ball on the 2-yard line.
Down. Hut. 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 Hut.
Just get this over, for fuck's sake.
And he goes in
Yeah,
for the
easy.
score.
Easy.
You can't stay with me. You can't hang.
Yep. Let's see, I really want to pull up actually what
Hut.
scores I've given the other two games
Hut. Hut.
And
that
there's
I played
the
so
snap.
far for quarterback
It's up,
play.
and it's good.
I gave 99 a 5. And I gave 98 a 5. This, so far, this is like a 4. This is worse than the other two. really sad too. It's really sad too because one of the things about the N64 anthology, which is like my Bible, yes, still, but written by someone from France as opposed to the U.S., and it would have been different. It would have had a similar effect if the opposite were true.
And a nasty hit there as he
But
the ball out to the 22
I always
yard line.
remember
Ouch.
giving
That hurt
the
you?
person who wrote it gave, like, all the ISS games have really high ratings. I think they all have like 4 stars. And I think that makes sense.
First and
As
10.
someone who
Ball on the
understands
22-yard
soccer,
line.
the ISS games are going to get really high ratings. But he also gave, I think, Quarterback Club 98 and 99 also gave them like 4-star ratings. And as someone who, by that point had played Quarterback Club 98 before, and was like looking, I'm like, you have no idea what you're talking about. That's no, it's not good. It's really
Second
not.
and 10. Ball on the 22.
So it's really funny. Oh, and the wrestling games, didn't have appropriate ratings either. I think Warzone got a 3 or 4. And I was like, no, sir. No, sir.
The pass is
Hey, Musin Muhammad showing up today. Nice long run. You know, I kind of don't like the camera angle that it goes to when the ball's coming down. I don't know, it just feels
first and 10. Ball on the 49
it
yard
feels
line.
like a little bit jerky because it's moving up above the receivers as the ball's coming down, but then there's a lot of movement going on like right underneath it, so it just feels I don't know, it's a little disorienting. I wish it would feel a little bit more stable, if that makes sense.
Second and 5. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Third and 7. Ball on the 46-yard line.
I feel like I have to go for it on this if I can get it. Oh my god, you got fucking clothesline. I just mean that in the sense that, like, you ran into shoulder and elbow. This feels like something I have to go for because I have less than a minute left in
Fourth and 9.
the third
Ball on the 48-yard
and
line.
2 scores, so I don't think I can afford not to. Because, I mean, my offense is doing so incredibly well today.
And it's incomplete.
So, okay, that throw. You threw it where the receiver was, literally at the point of release on the throw. So, somehow by the fact that it's a video game, the receiver was actually able to completely, like, stop dead. And even then, I don't even think the throw made it to him because I
First
think it
and
got
10.
hit
Ball
at
on
the line of scrimmage.
48-yard line.
That was a complete clusterfuck of a throw, and I don't feel like any of it was my fault. Are you getting why this is worse than the old ones? You had another year to improve this, and you still let bullshit like that happen. That was the fucking stupidest play that's happened all game. And I have forgotten to check the downs and send my guys back for a punt return twice. And
Second and 10.
twice
Ball
on punt
the
returns,
48-yard
I
line.
have allowed my players to touch the ball and then let the other team recover it in the red zone. And those were different plays.
Second
So yeah,
and 10.
I-
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Me feeling, I keep saying that I feel like there's something good about this underneath it. And then even just in this one game that I'm playing on the stream, and I played one game before, and the amount of stupid shit that has just happened, I feel like I'm already wrong about that.
Third and long. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Like, fuck this series as a whole. It's done nothing but piss me off for the most part.
4 receivers set.
And I don't think Madden's perfect. And I definitely don't think Madden's perfect at this time.
He drops back to
the best, I would say the best years of Madden were definitely ahead. And that's why that's the period of time that I want to go and check out to wash the taste out of my
These guys
mouth on
have
this game.
different radios.
Can we do a punt return and not fuck it up? Please. Please. Just one in this game. Because, like, going over the punt returns, like, I let one bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Two of them, the first two, I forgot to actually do punt returns. One of which, when I went back for it, it hit somebody and they recovered it. And then one when I actually did remember, it gave me a shit bounce. And then one of my other guys hit, and they recovered it on the 2 and scored on the next play. So, even though I didn't get any real
1st and 10.
yards on that return, that was my best punt return of the day.
From the shotgun. The pass
It's by the fact that nothing fucking stupid happened. And I love being... So, this was the time that the momentum of the ball carrier, or the receiver, actually made sense. And it fucked me right over. Because...
2nd and 7. Ball on the 24-yard
yeah, he
line.
threw it in front of him. He came in to get it, and instead of in the realm of either a first down or a 2nd and short, we're now looking at, oh, holy shit. Where did this come from? I'm afraid to press any button on my controller, even though I felt like one of these buttons does do a sprint, which is what I'd be looking for. Maybe I should check. Is there a sprint button? Is there a sprint button? No. Okay, there is not a control thing in this game. Whatever. Not in the pause menu. Whatever. Just be happy with that, I guess.
1st and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line.
I will say the running actually
2
works in this
backs
game.
in the backfield.
I literally, the first 2 quarterback club games, every single running play I ran looked just like that, actually. So kudos for making 50% of the game that you're making a game about not be completely broken and not work. So.
The pass is caught.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Another one. Like, I know that's a thing that happens. I know it's a thing that happens in Madden, it happens in real football and everything like that. The forward progress when you go to catch the pass. But that's extreme. That is one of the most extreme examples of that I've seen. And it's happened twice on this drive.
The pass is caught.
Couldn't even complete the screen pass. You guys fucking suck.
4th and long.
Oh man, in the kick meters on this, they're so good. I'm sure I'll complete this field goal. This looks like it's gonna go great.
They're going to attempt a 46-yard field goal. And there's the snap.
Oh my, could we actually get it?
And it's good.
Just barely. Looked like it was going dead center over that upright. I guess it's weird too because they don't make you aim the kick. They just show you, oh, this is the like area to left of center that you have to hit for it to actually be like accurate. So that's just a weird way of doing it. But at least I did have a pretty wide margin, like up at the top, because it wasn't a terribly long kick. But it's weird too, right here, that like the sweet spot for this kickoff is like not at the top, and it's a lot smaller. Like it's a kickoff, you can hit it with any amount of power. So where's the logic in the setup for the kicks?
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Doesn't make any sense. So much of this game doesn't make any sense.
Hut.
Two backs in the backfield.
Hut. Hut. Hut.
Cool.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Now. Hut. Hut.
If they start running the whole clock out at this point, I'm
Hut. 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 Hut.
okay. Like, they have 5-minute quarters, for God's sake. Like, if you're winning in
3rd and long.
at this point,
Ball
you
on the
literally could run the whole
23-yard
clock.
line.
That's why
Hut.
when I used to play Madden with my dad growing up, like you don't get to just kneel and run out the clock. That's bullshit.
Hut.
Like,
Drops back to pass.
you could have an entire quarter left to play and you
Just
could take
missed
off most
his
of the
man,
clock.
and it flies incomplete.
So I think that's just a good faith when you play with other people, but obviously I'm playing against a computer. It
4th
doesn't
and long.
have that
Ball
logic.
on the 23-yard
But when you have shorter quarters, you should like just have that allowed. Oh, and they gave him the 2-minute warning. Look at that. How nice of them.
Hut.
Dumbasses. That's something I would have imagined they'd run the ball so that they click down to the 2 minutes now instead of on my punt return, which I'm just shy of midfield. They've actually set me up quite nicely to not necessarily lose this.
1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Now. Hut.
And the pass
I
flies
don't
incomplete.
understand that. The way that the passes get thrown, it's like throw the pass to a completely different spot. It doesn't make sense for the route, and it doesn't make sense for where the person's heading anyway.
2nd and 10. Ball on the
Why
48-yard
was he
line.
going straight up?
Now.
He was running side to side before.
Hut.
Just missed his man,
How did you
and it
miss that?
flies incomplete.
I was right there.
3rd and 10. Ball on the
0 for
48-yard
5 on
line.
3rd down.
Now.
Great game.
Hut.
Great. Oh my god. Fantastic.
Hut.
And it's incomplete.
I don't know anymore. I thought I was doing fine with the passing, and then thought I figured it out, and I didn't.
4th and 10. Ball on the
Fucking
48-yard
stupid.
line.
Hut. Hut.
Caught at the 47-yard
Oh, if he'd been able to turn like he does when he's in the middle of running the route, then it would have been great.
1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
So, ball's in the quarterback's hands.
Now.
About to leave the quarterback's hands, I should say. Can turn on a dime. That's makes total sense. No sense of momentum or anything like that. Ball is arriving to the receiver. Suddenly they have blinders on. They literally can only keep going in the direction that they're already running and can't even attempt to shift their
2nd
momentum.
and 7. Ball.
I think I have to start calling timeouts now.
Timeout. Carolina.
That's just like it makes sense. The way the play that just happened makes sense, but it frustrates me because it screws me over with the
2nd and
inconsistency
7. Ball on the
on other plays.
48-yard line.
That's why I'm so mad about it.
Now. Hut. 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 Hut.
Get. All right, yeah, 3 forced fumbles and all recovered by the offense. Great, love that. Why does the clock keep ticking? I feel like that should stop. I
Carolina.
don't know if I'm correct about that. I feel like nowadays the clock stops for them.
Third and long. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Set. Hut.
From the shotgun.
Hut. Hut. Hut.
Drops back to pass. Caught at the
How?
1-yard line.
I hate this. One time they actually managed to complete a pass on offense.
Carolina.
And, not drop it.
Ball on the
immediately.
36-yard line.
And then pick it up and, continue to move it forward.
Down. Set. Hut. 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 Hut.
Now, in the post-game interview, the coaches would likely be saying,
Second and
special teams.
Ball
Special
on the
teams is what
36-yard line.
changed the outcome of this game. And to a certain extent, that's correct. However, realistically, it's fucking bullshit. In this game sucking that made that happen.
Hut. 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 Hut.
I think the game's actually over. They're going to run out the clock on this. So I guess we'll just sit here and wait.
Hut. 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 Hut.
Third and long. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Set. Hut.
Oh, I should talk about the
Hut.
other app that I got.
Hut.
Actually,
Hut.
I did have a right here,
Hut.
just
He
a note
drops
running
back to pass.
on my phone where I had all the games, and when I finished them up, I'm rating this a 4 because it's worse than the other two. And I had also put in the order that I was going to play them, so that's when if you say, oh, what am I playing next, I'll go pull up my phone, and next is Tonic Trouble, so I don't think I'm going to do another stream of this game, fuck this game. But next would be Tonic Trouble, that's actually really exciting. But I got a new app on my phone that I saw one of the 64 Twitter accounts I follow. This app, Collect64, has a lot of stuff in it. Whoever made this app and wrote all the entries for it is really, really good. So it's kind of an extra collection app that I have now, in addition to my regular one that I have my app for everything. And so what I did with this actually is it's really just for North America, which is fine because, I mean, I have a couple of things from Japan, but I know what I have, so if we click, let me click on Hydro Thunder here. So we got artwork, and it's in my collection, and notes, developers, release date, which may or may not be accurate, but whatever. Summary, which is mostly copy and pasted from Wikipedia, but it's cool to have the whole Wikipedia article at your fingertips on my phone, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on anyway. And I've been using the notes to denote completion notes, basically. And I think I'm also going to use those for scores, but there isn't there's one thing that's not on here is a score option. That's fine. But if you want to use an app for N64 stuff, and Collect64, good stuff. It's cool to have all of that just for you. Yeah. So just for the hell of it, we'll actually just save this. I'll probably lose it the next time I try to load something on this anyway, if I ever do. But yeah, in the meantime, that's an app you should check out, Collect64. Good stuff on the App Store. It also has collection things for consoles and controllers. I only have one console, but I did mark all the controllers that I have, which is cool. It has a wish list thing. Not that I need that. Other regions coming soon, it says, also. And also, very conveniently for me, when I got this, it has a button to just say, collect all games or collect all controllers, so I didn't have to manually, like, hit the plus button on every single one. But yeah, that's it. Probably it for this game. This game sucks. You get one more shot at it, Acclaim, with Quarterback Club 2001, but there's also a reason that you didn't last past one entry on the next generation. So, yeah, Tonic Trouble coming up next. I'm excited about that now. I need to cleanse myself. I'll need to cleanse myself from this terrible football game, and I'll also need to cleanse myself from terrible football games in general. I'm gonna pop in some kind of decent one. Yeah, don't buy this one. Just buy any Madden on this system. If you can't get Blitz or if you don't want Blitz, buy any Madden on this system. It's better than this one. This is the worst football I've played so far on the system. And I don't think 2001 is gonna be worse. So yeah, that was terrible. This was awful. Cool. See you next time. Tonic Trouble. Cool.